How's it going, YouTube? It's Jack here again, bringing you a quick video. Today it's a video about, as you can see what I'm holding here, a foam roller. This is a TriggerPoint foam roller. It brings in really an element of self-massage to your training programs. I'm sure and I'm hoping a lot of you do your stretching. You know, some do it before, some do it after, some do it both before sessions. I tend to do it just before more mobility stretches as opposed to static stretches, and then in between my sessions, if I've got some free time, I'll do a quick bit of stretching myself. Most of the time I'm using the foam roller. Now, to tell you a little bit about it, what it does, it brings into something called the SMR, so the Self-Myofascial release, and if I'm saying that wrong, I do apologise. But basically, like I said, it's a self-massage. Your muscles, when you exercise, of course, all the muscle fibres can get knotted up. They can carry a lot of tension in them. Not just from exercising, but from everyday life. You know, everyday stresses. A lot of people do go through very tightness in the shoulders, in the neck, and that can be purely due to the stress of work, stress of home life. Who knows? But quite often it's to do with your exercise and the exercises that your muscles go through. I'm going to demonstrate what I do personally. I mean, I get a lot of tension in my upper back and my traps, really close to my neck, just along here. So I do a lot of foam rolling on that, and that helps me in so many ways. One being, the biggest one is my posture. If I've got nice, relaxed, smooth muscle fibres in my traps, my shoulders are allowed to, they allow my shoulders to drop down and drop back effectively, rather than being constantly contracted and shrugged up. Obviously I don't want that. That's very bad posture, and that can affect just posture in general. That can affect my exercise. It can affect so many things. So avoiding that is very important. So that's why I do my foam rolling. So I'm going to demonstrate to you real quickly what I do for my upper back and my upper traps around my neck. And it's one simple one that I do. There's many different techniques that you can use with the foam roller. I tend to do mine static. I just get it into a point. Hopefully it's generally hitting the trigger point, which is, you'll know when you hit it when you roll on a foam roller, because it will be quite sharp and quite painful. Almost feel like you want to get off it, but unfortunately that's what the knot is. You're not going to get through it unless you really hold it for a good few seconds, and there's no way of knowing how long it's going to take. It may not relieve off. It may not release straight away. It might be a few minutes. It might not be even in those minutes. You might have to do it a few times a day, or for a couple of days, depending on the severity of the knot itself. So anyway, I'm gonna move the camera in a bit, and I'm gonna show you what I do. I tend to do mine on an extra platform. I've got just a standard Reebok step here. So I'll get straight into it. All I'm looking for is the right trigger point, the right point of my upper back that I want to hit and relieve the tension off. Like I said, I personally get a lot around that area, so I should find it straight away. I haven't done mine today, so hopefully I will hit it very quickly. So I've got myself centered here, and obviously the platform allows me to move a little bit back and forth if I need to, make the small adjustments. But I'm going to be holding it for a few seconds so you can see what it looks like when I'm doing it as if I was doing it. And of course, breathing. Okie dokie, there we go. So that's what it looks like for my upper back, stretch. Obviously, there's the amount of muscles in the human body. It's sometimes very hard to hit that trigger point, but there are many different techniques that you can use to hit that trigger point as best as possible. So I hope that helped, guys. If you want to get your hands on a foam roller, please, get in touch and I can direct you to the best place to get them from. Like I said, this is a proper TriggerPoint Performance one. There's many, you can use anything. I mean, this is a proper foam roller. As you can see, it's got many pivots and divots and certain trigger points that can hit certain smaller muscles that may not be able to hit on certain techniques. But there's many different forms of them. This is the sort of the standard size. You can get ones that are just very small, probably that wide or so. That you can get to certain areas of the body more than the larger one. The best use is a tennis ball, straight up, to hit those little tiny trigger points, especially in the upper back and around the glutes and hamstring area. I've always used this. I've never had any problems with this at all. So, hope you found this video educational about foam rolling. I hope you start using it yourself. So guys, it would be great if you could like the video, if you found it very, very useful yourself. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you can keep updated with the latest videos as they come out. I've been trying to keep them on a daily basis. But other than that guys, hope you have a great day and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!